Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kat. I'm a travel advisor. I specialize in Disney destinations, and I'm going to recap my stay at Disney's Art of Animation Resort. We stayed in the Lion King section in an accessible room, so here's a little recap of our trip. If you're interested in traveling to Disney World, or if you're just a big Disney adult like me, don't forget to like and subscribe. I share lots of tips and tricks of our family's vacations, including some hacks on how to travel and when to reach out to a travel advisor like myself. Disney's Art of Animation is a value level resort. Disney categorizes its resorts in 3 categories, value being the most affordable, moderates being right in the middle, and deluxe being the most expensive. Disney's Art of Animation is a value resort located right on the Skyliner, much like Pop Century. Biggest difference is that it has mostly family suites. And that's important because, when you're traveling as a family, sometimes having some extra space and accommodations really makes or breaks that trip for you. And it does have themed areas like the Lion King, Finding Nemo, Cars section, and the Little Mermaid. We stayed in a handicap accessible room on our trip, and I wanted to give you a tour of that. When you walk in, there's a table that turns into a Murphy bed, which offers space for 2, and it's nice to have a table and chairs just available to get ready in the morning and have a quick meal in your room. This is a family suite, so it also comes with a living room separate from the main bedroom. There are storage areas in the living area, so a closet, and there's some storage there, and a dresser for you to store all of your belongings if you're staying for a long trip. This trip in particular was 5 nights and 4 days, right around Valentine's Day. I loved the additional seating. It made it really easy for us to hang out in the living room area as a family. Another great feature about the family suites is that you have access to a sink, refrigerator, microwave, coffee machine. That really helps, store snacks that you might want to take to the park. If you need to have some milk in there for a little one. The family suites come with 2 bathrooms. This is the first bathroom that has a vanity area, pocket door, and the toilet with the bathtub. I was worried that since we had a accessible room, we would end up with 2 showers, which I prefer a bathtub since it's easier to wash my toddler. The bathroom off of the main bedroom had a walk-in shower. So this is the main bedroom. You could see my dad's scooters parked in the corner. It's an accessible room, something to keep in mind on this tour. And so there's plenty of space in the room for his scooter. He also had some storage. When you're planning a multi-generational trip to Disney, it's important to make sure that you can find accommodations that work with your family. And on this particular trip, having an accessible room was a priority for us. I love staying in the Lion King section. Right there, right next to Pride Rock, is where you're going to see us roast some marshmallows later on. My daughter also loved Art of Animation. She loved to see all of the amazing characters, the walk around, seeing the different sections, the Finding Nemo building. And the other great thing is the amazing quick service they have at Value Resorts. So this is the main area to grab food from. Landscape of Flavors at Disney's Art of Animation. So it's a quick service restaurant, which basically just means that you go and you order the food when you're ready to eat it, and you can find a seat in the dining hall. They had delicious desserts. Amazing options. On this trip, we checked out the dining plan, so my eyes were peeled for all the options at the resort and for my strategy on how to use our dining plan. If you like strategizing about your trips to Disney, please like and subscribe this video. Like I mentioned, we did the dining plan on this trip, and so I will be having another video on whether or not the dining plan worked for my family, and if there's value to it. Like I mentioned before, Disney's Art of Animation is located on the Disney Skyliner. It shares a Skyliner access point with Pop Century. And Skyliner access makes it so much easier to go to and from Hollywood Studios and Epcot. And you don't have to break down your strollers. If you're with someone in a wheelchair or scooter, as you can see, we all fit perfectly. Another amazing feature of this resort is their Finding Nemo pool, or the Big Blue as they call it. It's actually the largest pool on Disney Resort, and the kids love it. I mean, it was also heated, so I say this in every video. Despite whatever weather you might get handed to you on your Disney vacation, if you have plans to lounge by the pool, get your feet wet, get in the splash pad, as long as the pool's in operation, it's going to be heated, which makes it a lot more comfortable and easier to appease your little ones who are looking forward to it. And if you're a Disney adult, to appease your inner little child. This is probably the highlight of my trip. I've been on so many Disney trips and I've always wanted to make it a priority to go roast our marshmallows. And finally I had the opportunity to. So this is definitely a little bit of a hack. They set up a stand where you can buy s'more packages for $5, but you don't have to. You can get a free marshmallow and a marshmallow stick to roast without having to buy the package. So save your money for the parks. If you are interested in more of this content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be sharing some more tips and tricks on how to plan